welcome. Today's meditation, October the 17th. You're very welcome. Always we start our meditation by paying respect. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Saranang Gacchami. So always we start our meditation by paying respect, so that we connect, we align with the higher energies. What we pay respect to, we open the heart to, and this is the energy which can come in. So a Buddhist, a Christian, whoever can pay respect in their own way. And if we have no particular spiritual tradition, we can simply pay respect to all that is holy in the universe. So now we close the eyes, we open the heart. We bring the attention to the body, being aware of the sensations of the body, being aware of the body posture. We can sit with legs crossed like this, or we can sit normally on a chair. The important thing is the back should be comfortably straight, not too stiff and not too loose. We can try to visualize with eyes closed. We try to visualize ourselves sitting here. Where we send our attention, we send our mental energy. So by visualizing our own body, we're sending our attention, our energy back to our own body. We bring the attention to the breathing. We can focus at the nose, where we feel the sensation of the breath as it passes the nostril, just keeping the mind at that one point, keeping the attention at that one point, at the gateway of the breath. Or we can focus at the lower abdomen, where we feel the abdomen rising on the in-breath, falling on the out-breath. So we can decide where we like to fix our attention, and then we keep the attention there. We don't go from one to the other. If we have a mantra, we can use a mantra. It can be very helpful to keep the mind centered. In the Thai forest tradition, we use the mantra Buddho. Buddho is a Pali word. It means the state of mind of the Buddha, state of mind of the enlightened beings. It has a threefold translation. It's translated as the knowing one, the radiant one, the awakened one. We breathe in silently, repeating in the mind, Bud. We breathe out silently, repeating in the mind, Do. Christian can use a Christian mantra, such as breathing in, Yay, breathing out, Sus, silently repeating in the mind. Another Christian mantra could be Abba. When Jesus prayed to God the Father, he used the term Abba. We can use this mantra, breathing in, Abba, breathing out, Abba. Or we can use no mantra, just simply being aware. Being aware of the breathing, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind. Always keeping the mind in the present. If we send the mind to the past, maybe anger comes up in the mind. If we send the mind to the future, anxiety. So we keep the mind only in the present. And if we want to develop the wisdom to see, to know reality, we can see it only in the present. So keeping the attention with the breathing, being aware of the breathing in, the breathing out, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind, being aware of whatever contacts the mind. The mind is always being contacted through 6 ways: through the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, through bodily sensation, and through what forms in the mind itself, what forms at the heart itself. The thoughts, feelings, states of mind, memories, and so on. We observe all these contacts with the mind from outside, from inside, and we simply let them go, let them pass. We watch them appear, we don't react, we watch them pass away. We have to train ourselves in what we call mindfulness. Mindfulness means to know, to be aware. What is contacting the mind right now? What is forming in the mind right now? We train ourselves to have this sharp awareness, and we train ourselves to have the wisdom to let it go. Always keeping the attention anchored to the breathing, knowing and letting go, being aware of body, being aware of mind, always knowing, always letting go. When we feel bodily sensation, we observe each moment of sensation as it arises and passes away. While we sit in meditation, we're still wide awake, we're not asleep, and there's still contact through the eye, the ear, the nose and through the body. We still hear sound, but we don't react to the sound. When we hear sound, we don't send the mind to the outside. Who is this? What is that? What's going on? We're just aware. Sound, ear contact. A moment of sound arising, passing away. Bodily sensation arising, passing away. We watch what forms in the mind, the thoughts, the feelings, the states of mind, the moods. We watch as they appear, we don't react, and we watch them pass away. We don't take interest. If we take interest in what forms in the mind, in what forms at the heart, we pour our mental energy into this mental process. We make it bigger and bigger. We make more of it. A thought appears in the mind. If we have our mindfulness, we see this thought as a bubble in the mind. We don't react. We watch it appear. We watch it pass away. The heart stays clear and open. If we take interest in this bubble in the mind, we react with like or with dislike. We pour our mental energy into this process. We create more of these bubbles in the mind. One bubble becomes 100, becomes 1,000, becomes thousands and thousands. The heart becomes a jacuzzi. A memory appears in the mind. If we take interest, we create a big story around this memory, and the heart becomes hot and cramped, clogged and cluttered. But when we realize our mindfulness has slipped, we simply bring the attention back to the breathing, back to the present, back to the mantra if we use. We drop the baggage in the heart, and the heart clears itself, cleans itself. Always keeping the attention with the breathing. Sometimes the mind can run away with a lot of thinking. Sometimes the mind may dream and drift away. But always we have the patience to bring the mind back. If the mind runs away 1,000 times, we have the patience to bring the mind back 1,000 times. The shortcut way to progress in our spiritual journey, in our spiritual practice, is through meditation. The shortcut way to progress in meditation is through patience. We train ourselves in mindfulness, in wisdom to let go, and in patience, because we can't force the mind. We can only try to train the mind. We have to be patient with ourselves. Usually we scatter our attention in every direction, and to past and to future. And when we scatter our attention, we scatter our mental energy. We feel drained, depleted. We've thrown all our energy away. Now in our meditation practice, we train ourselves to keep our attention on our own body, our own mind, always knowing, always letting go. The mind becomes energized. The heart becomes energized, recharged. We continue like this, always keeping the attention with the breathing, knowing and letting go. In time, the mental energies become a steady stream of attention directed inward, no longer scattered in all directions. The energies become unified and harmonized. We feel a great sense of harmony in body and in mind. The body feels light, refined, and at ease. The mind becomes at peace. We stop to pour our mental energy into our own mental disturbance. We stop to agitate our own heart. We stop to squeeze, burn our own heart. We stop to throw this heart in all directions. The heart can find its own natural state of inner peace. The heart becomes calm, cool, clear, and collected. We unify the mental energies. The heart becomes unified. The heart becomes whole. We become wholehearted. Always keeping the mind in the present. If we have aversion, we squeeze our heart, we tighten the heart. When we squeeze the heart, we block our own inner energies. When we block our own inner energies, they become hot and uncomfortable. We squeeze the heart, we burn the heart. If we have anger, we have aversion to what happened in the past. We squeeze the heart and we burn the heart. When we have aversion, when we have anxiety, we have aversion to what may happen in the future. We squeeze the heart, we burn the heart. We keep the attention only in the present, being aware of what appears at the heart, what forms at the heart. We watch it appear, we watch it pass away. The heart can open wider and wider. The flow of energy through the heart becomes stronger and stronger. The heart becomes more and more at peace. The heart becomes more and more energized. As we unify the mental energies, we feel a lightness of the body, and we see an inner brightness. We see an inner light. This is because the energies which we are unifying are themselves bright energies. The prana of the universe is a bright energy. So as we unify, intensify our own inner energies, they become stronger and stronger, so that we can feel our own inner energies. They become brighter and brighter, so that we can see our own inner energies. We get this inner lift. We get this inner lightness of body, and we feel this mental lift. We become much more enthusiastic, much more encouraged. We observe this enthusiasm, this encouragement. We let it go. Whatever is the state of mind, we observe it and we let it go. All these states of mind pass away, leaving the heart clear and open, leaving the heart at peace. We observe the inner peace of the heart and we let it go. And as we let go of the inner peace becomes stronger and stronger, deeper and more refined. Because the mind of happiness, the mind of peace, is the mind of letting go. We observe the inner light as it appears. We let it go. We don't try to control or force. We watch it as it appears. We let it go. And as we let it go, the inner light becomes stronger and stronger. Just as we observe the breathing at the nose or at the abdomen, and we let it go, we don't try to control the breathing. We don't try to control the inner light. We let it go. The inner light is in fact the inner breathing, the inner refined breathing. Always keeping the attention with the breathing, knowing the breathing in, breathing out, letting go, being aware of the body, the sensations of the body, letting go, being aware of the mind, what is contacting the mind, what is forming in the mind, knowing and letting go. The heart becomes more and more at peace. The heart becomes more and more energized. In time, the inner light grows and grows. It fills the entire body. And when we have our inner light firmly established, we have our own inner lantern firmly established, our own inner torch to light our way on our spiritual journey, the journey inward. We are no longer spiritually blind. The inner eye has inner light to see. No longer sleepwalking. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we become more and more awake. The mantra Buddho is translated as the knowing one, the radiant one, the awakened one. Just knowing the breathing, letting go, knowing the body, letting go, knowing what is forming at the heart, letting go. The heart becomes more and more radiant. We become more and more awake. As we progress in our practice, it becomes more pleasant, more enjoyable for the mind to rest within than to go to the outside. Outside may be chaos. Inside we have an oasis of calm, an oasis of peace. We have our own inner sanctuary. So before we start this practice of radiating metta, radiating peace, kindness to the world, we take the time to make our own heart at peace. Just keeping the attention in the present, keeping the attention in the body, being aware of what arises, passes away in the body, in the mind. The heart becomes more and more at peace, more and more energized. A heart with anger is a weak heart. A heart at peace is a powerful heart. So now we've been sitting for some time. The heart has become more at peace, more energized, and we can start to radiate this energy of peace to the world. We focus at the heart chakra as we breathe in with the intention, may I be happy, wishing happiness for ourselves. As we breathe in, the heart becomes energized. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow with the intention, may all beings be happy. So breathing in, may I be happy, energizing the heart. Breathing out, may all beings be happy. So we do in the 10 directions. Breathing in, may I be happy, energizing the heart. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings in front. May all beings in front be happy. Breathing in, may I be happy, energizing the heart. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings on our right side. May all beings on my right be happy. Breathing in, may I be happy, energizing the heart. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings behind. May all beings behind be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings on our left side. May all beings on my left be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings above. May all beings above be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings below. May all beings below be happy. And we can feel the energy field of the heart becoming wider and wider, stronger and stronger. We can see the heart becoming brighter and brighter. We feel the energy flowing from the heart, and we see it as a flow of light from the heart. And we do the same in the 4 diagonal directions. This you can do by yourselves. It's difficult for me to say these directions. Just breathing in, energizing the heart, breathing out, letting the heart overflow. A close friend of mine who was a monk in Thailand, he told me this story of an experience he had in his younger days before he became a monk. He entered a train, and the train was fully packed, full of people. And some soldiers came on the train, and they were drunk. They wanted to rape a young lady on the train. And the soldiers were drunk and disorderly. They said, if anyone tries to stop us, we'll shoot him, we'll kill him. And one old man on the train said to this monk, although he was not yet a monk at the time, he said, please help. He said, I think you are the only one who can. So this young man, he just sat in front of the lady that the soldiers wanted to rape, and he started to do this practice of spreading metta, just radiating this energy of peace, of kindness. Well, the soldiers were very angry because the train was full of people and they couldn't go around. So they tried to kick him out of the way. They kicked him in the stomach, they kicked him in the head, but they could not hurt him. Just a little bit of dirt stuck to his head. They could not harm him. The soldiers became more angry. They tried to pull off his ears, but the hands did not stick to the ears. Their hands would just slip off the ears. The soldiers became even more angry. They tried to pick him up, to throw him out the window, and this person is very small, much smaller than me. But the 3 soldiers together could not pick him up. And then one soldier became so angry he pulled out his gun to shoot, and another soldier came to his senses and said, don't shoot, the bullet will come back to us. So the young man, he saved the day. And all he was doing was this practice we are doing now. This is not some story from 2,000 years ago. It's a recent story of our time. This is the power of spreading metta, spreading compassion, spreading peace. This practice brings us many benefits now and in the future. As we do this practice, it brings us great peace, great joy, and as we do this practice, the heart becomes brighter and brighter. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, it raises the mind higher and higher. We raise the mind, we elevate the consciousness. And this is very important to do, especially at this time. We get the benefit in the future because what we give to the universe will give us back many times over. And very importantly, this practice helps to bring peace to the world. We make our own heart at peace. We radiate this energy of peace, of kindness, and we make a great difference to the world. We do this practice together. We sit in different places, but our hearts are connected in an ocean of light. We energize our hearts, we radiate this energy of peace, and together we make a great difference. And now we can observe the heart chakra. How does it feel? Does it feel more open, more light, more refined, more clear? Whatever way the heart feels, we observe it and we let it go. And if we do only this much, this can be a full metta practice by itself. If we have only 20, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, we can spend the first half of this time to make the heart at peace. The second half of this time we can spend radiating this energy of peace. If we do only this much is already wonderful. If we have a little more time, we can go further, we can continue. We put the image of the planet Earth at the heart. We visualize the planet Earth at the heart with the intention, may all beings on this earth be at peace. May all beings on this earth be happy. On land, in the waters, in the air, from young to old, male, female, may all beings be happy. We visualize the solar system at the heart chakra with the intention, may all beings throughout the solar system be at peace. May all beings throughout the solar system be happy. We visualize the galaxy at the heart, wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings throughout the galaxy. May all beings throughout this galaxy be at peace. May all beings throughout this galaxy be happy. And now we have no more images, just the intention that the entire universe is contained within this heart chakra. And we wish peace, we wish happiness for all beings throughout the entire universe. May all beings throughout this universe be at peace. This heart can become an ocean of peace, an ocean of kindness, an ocean of compassion. It can fill the entire universe. It can contain the entire universe. We wish peace and happiness for our spiritual teachers. We share the merits that we make from the good actions that we do with our spiritual teachers, wishing them long life and good health. We wish happiness for our mother and father. We share our merits with our parents, wishing them happiness, wishing them peace, and wherever they are, living or deceased, they get the energy now radiating from our heart. We wish happiness for all our family, brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews. May all our family be at peace. May all our family be happy. We wish happiness for the angels watching over us. We wish happiness for all the higher beings around us. We share our merits with the angels, with the higher beings, and as we do so, they rejoice. We get friends in high places. The beings in the higher regions, the higher beings, also like to make good karma, but it's not so easy. In the higher dimensions, the higher realms, nobody is sick, nobody is poor. Who can you help? As humans, we have the ability to make this good karma by helping other people. The merit that we make, we share with the beings in the higher realms, and they rejoice. They're very happy to get this. We share our merits. We wish happiness for all beings who are friendly with us. We wish happiness for all beings who are not friendly with us. May all beings be happy. We wish happiness for all beings who we have ever harmed in the past. By mind we ask forgiveness. We wish happiness for all beings who have ever harmed us. And we completely forgive. We forgive completely. And as we forgive, the heart becomes lighter, brighter, more clear, more clean, more free. Wishing peace, happiness for all beings throughout the entire universe. We share our merits with all beings throughout the entire universe. May all beings be happy. We zoom back down. We put the image of the galaxy back at the heart chakra. Wishing peace, happiness for all beings throughout the galaxy. We put the image of the solar system back at the heart chakra, wishing peace, happiness for all beings throughout the solar system. We put the image of the earth at the heart, wishing peace, happiness for all beings on this earth. May all beings on this earth be at peace. And finally, we zoom down to our own heart chakra. We visualize the heart chakra as a ball of white light with the intention, may this heart be at peace, bright and cool and clear. May this heart be at peace. And we observe, how is the heart now? Does it feel more at peace, more open, more refined? Whatever way the heart feels, we observe it and we let it go. As we continue our practice, the heart will open like the petals of a flower, become bright and cool and clear and wide. We can't control or force it. It happens in its own time. We do our duty to take care of our own heart, and the results come in their own time. We bring the attention again to the body, being aware of the sensations of the body, being aware of the body posture. We can visualize ourselves sitting here. We bring the right hand slowly to the right knee, being aware of all the movements. We bring the left hand slowly to the left knee, being aware of all the movements. These hand movements help the mind to come out of meditation smoothly, so we don't jump out of meditation. We bring the right hand to the heart chakra. The left hand joins the right hand palms together. And now the heart is very strong, very bright. And with this strong, bright heart, we make the intention to continue our spiritual practice, which means to avoid doing evil, to do good, and to purify the heart. We bring the hands to the forehead in gratitude and respect. Back down to the legs. And when you're ready, in your own time, we open the eyes and we keep the heart open. And I thank you for joining me today in this Metta meditation. I invite you to join me every day. Every day I do this Metta meditation, 7 p.m. Central European Time. You'll find the live stream on the YouTube channel Bright Heart Meditation Center, or the Facebook page Bright Heart Meditation. And you're very welcome to join me in this every day. And if anyone is interested to come to this little center here in Hungary, I'll leave something in the comment section below. And I wish you all the very best. I wish you every happiness, which is the happiness of peace. Mangal ho.